The University of Findlay's Cave sees many faces throughout the day, people coming and going to grab a bite or just to study. However, for Cave employee Cindy Buessler, she is a constant, and more than a UF employee, Buessler has a long history in education.
Well, I grew up in Hancock County in a little town, Arlington, just south of Findlay, and I went to Arlington High School, and then I went to Bowling Green State University, and I had a double major in elementary education and in special education, which LDBD, which was learning disabilities and behavior disorders at that time. So I taught 5 years at Corey Rawson schools in a learning disability classroom, and in the middle of that, I took a year off and finished my master's at the University of Michigan. And now I go each day and volunteer in a kindergarten classroom. My mom was a teacher, and I think that at the time that I was growing up, there weren't as many options, I don't think, as for women that you thought about. And I just loved it. As a matter of fact, when I was in high school, when they couldn't get a sub, sometimes I became the substitute teacher in my senior year and a little bit in my junior year. And I just liked it. You like it when people take an interest in you and remember things about it, and you can ask. I mean, everybody likes that interest. So, and I think sometimes it helps. There are some kids who come in who I think just need somebody to, because they're further away from home or something, or college is just a hard, and they kind of latch on, and then they go merrily on their way. And the kids are interesting, and you know, you just try to keep track and to know what they have. It goes back to the little song you sang in Sunday school. What a wonderful way to spell joy. You do Jesus, others, and you. You put yourself last, you put others, you put the Lord first, and then others and yourself, and you just try to take an interest in them. I had a time when there were numerous students in the class who had lots of different needs, and this was in a regular classroom, and their parents weren't happy with the way I was handling things, and they really, it wasn't the kids as much as the parents. I think struggle with parents when you can't please parents and the children. That's a real hard situation. There were times where they weren't happy, and I just have to do what I feel was right as an educator, and so I had to go then on what I said I was responsible to do. So that's how I handled that. I stopped teaching when I had the maximum amount of years I needed for retirement, and I felt that and this ideas with the parents came at the end of my teaching career. I didn't want to make unhappy parents and unhappy children. Don't go into education if you don't love it and it's not an 8 to 5 job.
This is Jacob King reporting for UFTV.